Alright, so in this video I'm going to go over the installation of the pop and lock system. It's like a little solenoid that goes in the tail gate of your pickup truck. So this is going to be an installation on a 2018 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. So I got this on Amazon. You just do a quick search, pop and lock. For some reason it asks you to pick your vehicle, and when I put in 2018 Tacoma, it said that it didn't have anything compatible with it, but I would just go with a Tundra or 2017 Tacoma, and it'll come up. The model number is PL8535. So it comes in this box here. The instructions in the box are pretty much garbage, so just throw those out and do a search on here for installation videos and just go off of that, because the instructions they leave much to be desired. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the bed here. So I already installed it, and because I only have one set of hands there, I didn't document it on video, but it's really simple, really easy. There's nothing to it. You know, you just start out here at the tailgate. You got to undo all these bolts here, and it's Torx bit T30, and you just undo all of them. That's it. Take every single one out here, go all the way around. Do these down here. These are a little bit smaller, so they're easy. You're not going to confuse them. The ones that go up top are big. They're big, so you know which ones go on top. Once you got all those bolts off, you just slide this piece, plastic piece. It's one piece. It's one big piece. Covers the back of the tailgate. You just slide this down and out, and it exposes everything in here. Okay. So basically, you're going to go to the locking mechanism, which is centered right here, and it's when you pull the handle on the other side, it's what actuates the locking tabs. Very simple. There's one bolt, 10mm bolt, and it goes on when you're looking down on the right side. So all you got to do is just undo that one 10mm bolt. You line up the solenoid in that bolt. It's got one hole for the bolt, and it's got another hole right next to it for it's like a little plastic nipple. So it basically aligns it. Very simple, very easy, very straightforward. Nothing to it. Just undo the bolt, put it in there, line up the nipple, and you tighten the bolt back down, and you're done. That's it. There's two wires that hang from it. So those two wires, what you're going to do is you're going to plug them into another longer wire that comes in the box. Okay. But before you do that, you're going to feed the wire through this piece here. So this is the wire. Okay. So you're going to feed it through here. So now this is what I did here. I drilled a little hole in this little plastic tab. Very easy to do. Little hole, ran the cable through there, up, snaked it in here. Very easy. It's all open, so you can stick your whole hand in there, your whole arm, everything. It's not hard. Run it up, plug the two ends of that wire into the ends here. It's very easy. They're already crimped with little adapters. All you got to do is just push them in together, and you're done. Zip tie it to one of the pieces in here, one of the metal pieces of the tailgate. Put the plastic back on, bolt it all up, and then you're good to go. Okay, you got that part done. So now let me get a light here. So you can see better the hole that I was talking about there. So I just drilled a little hole right there. Can't really see it that well, but it's that plastic piece is easy to pull out also. It's, there's nothing hard about it. You can just pull it out with your fingers. It's got two little tabs there on the left hand side. Just push them in, pops right out, and you put it in there. And then, so that wire, you're going to run it through here also. There's another plastic piece right there. Exactly the same as this one. But on this one I didn't drill a hole because I realized that you can squeeze the wire in on the side of it. And I'll show you better here on this one. Just close the gate. So we come back down here and you can see what I'm talking about right there. So that's the plastic piece that I realized that I can just squeeze it in right there on the side. So if you can see right there on the right hand side, there's a little space between the plastic piece and the metal frame. And you just squeeze it right in there on the side. You actually pull out the plastic tab, run the wire through there, then replace the plastic tab, and you're good to go. Alright, so then all you gotta do is just, once you run it through there, you just snake it on the bottom. You run it through, and there's other wires there that run along the frame of the passenger side of the truck. And you're just gonna run it along that frame. So we're at the back passenger tire here. You can see a little better here. See what I'm talking about. So here's the wire. Okay, so you're gonna find, this is the factory. There's a factory wire that's already there. And you're just gonna run that wire along that factory wire. Okay, zip tie it every foot or so, and you shouldn't have a problem. The wire is really thick too. It's like an all-weather covering on it, so you know you don't have to worry about it being outside or getting wet or anything. So the wire comes in two pieces. First piece is about this long, so it ends right here. Okay, so what I did was you plug it in to the other side. It's got an all-weather plug, so it's, you know, it's sealed, it's waterproof. There's no issue or there's no problem with it getting wet. I've seen those types of connectors before. They work really well outside. What I did though is I plugged it in to the other half, and then I taped it with some electrical tape. I taped over it really good so it doesn't come undone, and waterproof it a little better. Waterproof it even more. So you just pick up where you left off. You plug it in there, and it's the same kind of wire. Now you pick up where you left off, and you just keep running it along the frame. Good thing about this truck is that it's high and you can get under it no problem. So you're just running it under the frame all along here. Once you get to the front passenger door, all right, front passenger door right here, you're going to go under the front passenger door, and you're going to look under the front seat. Okay, actually, first thing you got to pop off the sill plate here. Pop this off really easy. Just put your finger under it right here like this, and you just push up and it pops right up. It's very easy to do. Then you're going to remove the kickboard, a little kick panel right here, right at the front. So you're going to pop off those two things. Okay, this is really easy. First thing you do, I'll get my flashlight here. So first thing you do here is you want to undo. There's a little screw here, little nut that goes in there. You finger tight it. It's finger tight, so it comes undone very easy. It looks like this. Okay, that's what it looks like. So it comes undone really easy. It's not tight. You just loosen it with your hand, take it off, and then this panel is in there like this. Okay, and you just undo it from here, and then you pull it straight out. All right, that comes out easy. All right, so back to running the wire under the car. Once you get to about right here, there's going to be a little section. There's going to be like a little black box under the frame. Let's see if I can show it. There it is. So this black box right here, it's right under the frame, right under that seat. Okay, you're going to look at it. All right, and there's a wire that comes up from it. See that little grommet right there? That little rubber grommet. All you're going to do is you're going to zip tie the wire right up to where I have it. See, I ran out of black zip ties, so I had to use a pink one. But it helps so you can see it better.
You're just going to zip tie the wire there, loop it, okay? So water that gets on it drips down. It doesn't, you know, somehow work its way up there. And then you're going to make a little pinhole in that little rubber grommet right next to where the factory wires are going in. I used a little dental tool like this. There it is. I use this. Plucked a little hole in it, pulled on it to make that hole a little bit bigger. You stretch it. Okay, it's not going to continue ripping, it just stretches it. Then you're going to stick the two wires. So this is what the end looks like this. You're going to stick these two wires through there, pull it through, right? And those two wires are going to pop up right here. Let's see. See that little grommet? That's where it is. Okay, that's where those wires come in through. So once they pop up through there, just grab those wires, pull them through, just like I did here. Here's the wire, pulled it through, ran it through here, ran it under those little clips. Alright. So once you run those wires through there, you cut off the excess and you leave yourself enough slack to work with. Then you're going to look at this little plug panel here. Okay? Okay, it's got a bunch of plugs in there. The instructions here suck also. So I had to watch a couple videos to figure it out, and even watching the videos, it seemed like the colors were all different in every video. But this is for the 2018, okay? You gotta look for the green and the red wire, and they're at the bottom left-hand corner of the first plug, okay? Actually, it's the only plug with, I think it's like 14 gauge wire. All the other plugs, very, very thin wire. Very thin wire except for the ones up here, but you don't mess with the ones up there. Okay, it's just down here. This little hub right here. This is all you're gonna mess with. Okay, so it's the plug that's closest to the metal frame and up top. Okay, so top right hand corner of this hub is what you're gonna undo. So all you gotta do is just pull this little pin here, this little pin, pull it in, push it in, pull it out, it comes out, so you can work on it easier. You peel back this black cover, you grab these two wires, the red and the green, and then you splice in this. You splice these in with the provided splices. It's very easy. Now I'm not going to tell you what color goes with what, because every single video I saw was different. What you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to peel each one back, okay, and test it. Okay, so and testing it, all you got to do is just the bare wire that you got, you make it into a point, and then you just stick it in there. Stick one into one, and then the other one into the other one, and then you work the key fob and see which one does, which one unlocks when you hit the unlock button, and which one locks when you hit the lock button. Once you find them, then you just splice it. Very easy. Once the splice is done, then you want to clean it up. You want to lock the splices in, tab it up, right? Push it in, make sure the wires are good, replace all the plastic paneling, and that's it. Super easy. It's not hard at all. So it took me a while to find what color was what, because like I said, I don't know, whether the videos were off or the guys who did the videos, the colors differ from year to year, or model to model really, because I didn't see any for any TRD Pros, just like TRD Off-Roads or TRD Sports, TRD Limited I think, and I don't know if the colors just changed, but so once you got it done, I'll let you listen to it, see how it sounds. So we're gonna lock it. So right now it's unlocked. Okay, opens up. Lock it. Good. Unlock it. There you go. And you're good. Something that Toyota should have done from the factory, but they didn't. So the aftermarket came to the rescue, and we got a nice little way of doing it. But that's it. Good luck.